Hey there, I'm Brian, and this is the Valley Creek Garden Journal. If you're checking this out for the first time, this is a YouTube channel where I just post what I'm doing in my garden, in my landscape. It's not a instructional channel, it's not a how-to channel, it's just this is what I did in my yard this month, and this is my December entry. Obviously, I didn't do a whole lot in December. It's cold out here, we're busy with the holidays. But I did take on a few things, which I will show you. I did some bulbs, and I'll probably just play a little short B-roll of bulbs because no one needs to watch me plant bulbs. But it was good for me to make a video of it because I'm not going to remember where my bulbs are in the springtime. So it is good that I shot a little video of it. I'll show you what's going on inside of my little greenhouse, and then I got a lot of footage of me prepping a space for my winter sowing that I'm going to do, and I think that's it. I think I've got some maybe some footage of the last video I talked about some Japanese maples. I've got a little bit of footage I'll show you of what they look at now that their leaves are totally gone. And that's kind of it for December. All right, so this is what I've got here. Just a 50 variety pack of bulbs. Some Tahitis. I've already got hundreds of Tahitis in my landscape. And I'd like to go back and get some more, but I really only have today, and this is a lot already. I'm trying to move quickly now, but basically I've done Tahitis, regular daffodils with a mix of Mount Everest, daffodils, Mount Everest, and it's getting dark. It's getting kind of overcast and dark, so I'm going to speed up. I may not record much. All right, I'm doing 5 these purple sensation alliums, same method in front of this tree. I'm going to do the same thing in front of the whatever the tea tree, I think it's called Osmanthus bush. And that's what I'm doing. Oh, it's dark. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 12 holes here, 8 sensation bulbs, and 4 daffodils still. Daffodils in front maybe, and sensations a little further back. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I have decided this year to go all in on winter sowing. So I just don't have any more room inside the house for trays and grow lights. I've had some mostly success with that, and I enjoy that process, but I just can't do enough of it. There's just not enough room for it. I also cannot stand the process of hardening off. Hardening off is time consuming. I can't baby these little plants for days on end. I need to just have them ready to go, put them in the ground. That's enough work as it is. So this year I'm like, I learned about winter sowing from watching YouTube videos, and not only am I going to do it, I'm going to do it like big time this year. So the process is pretty simple. It's you put your seeds in containers like this, and which I've got a bunch of, and set them out, and they grow on their own, and you don't have to do much. Just keep an eye on them, make sure they have water but not too much. If it gets really hot, open them up. But I've never done this before. I'm not an expert. This isn't a how-to. This is just what I'm going to try. So I built this little kind of platform, not really, because some people have talked about online that they've had problems with slugs getting into them, into the drain holes and whatnot. And I also just want to make sure they got good drainage. And I suspect I'm going to be doing this every year. And this is a really good spot here. Normally my backyard is shady. Normally all my property is shady except for the strip by the front of the road. But this time of year, we're facing south here. This is a south-facing wall. And this time of year, without any leaves on the trees, this spot gets more sunlight than any other part of my property, any other side of my house. So that's why we selected this area, built this little platform here to just keep the jugs off the ground. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the day prepping the jugs, and I'll probably put some seeds in them. It's December 23rd. I'll probably start putting the seeds in the jugs next weekend. So here we go, here are all my jugs. I just finished prepping them. 28, seems like I had more than that. It's a little more time consuming than I thought, but I suspect I'll be doing this every year. I'll try to reuse them. I guess I got a few more, another 4 or 5 out back. And it didn't take as much potting soil as I thought it would. That's good. So I'm hoping it'll rain. Well, it will rain. But I'm hoping that just some rainwater will be enough to get these guys started. Okay, here's a look at what's going on indoors in my indoor greenhouse. These are all foxgloves. I started these in, I think, September, October. Really not a good time to be starting seedlings. I got about 40 or so little plants here, and I started them in a tray, a couple trays like this. I guess I'm hanging on to this still because I'm hoping I could get something out of these. Probably not, probably about done. But all of these started in a tray like that, and then I've repotted them. They do well on this shelf. They turn a little yellow up here. They're turning yellow, which isn't great. But some of it is also just the lights themselves make them look yellow. If you pull this fellow out, put him in a little bit different light, he's still pretty brown looking. ChatGPT tells me that they're turning yellow because I was bottom watering them. The foxgloves their roots are very sensitive, and they don't like bottom watering. So I've stopped doing that, and they seem to have been getting a little healthier since then. And I'll transfer these downstairs. They really are yellow. Oh, I also need to probably fertilize them. I wanted to use a fish emulsion fertilizer, but I didn't want to do it at Christmas time with guests in the house. That stuff's pretty stinky. So maybe I'll try fertilizing them with some fish emulsion. So I haven't really lost any yet. But they're not, some are thriving. I mean, this one looks really good. But that's my indoor operation right now. I'll transfer these downstairs soon and start some seed trays probably in a few more weeks. Now that the leaves are gone off this coral bark maple tree, you can start to see some of that red color. That's kind of why I planted the tree there. Kind of shooting right into the sun, so Kind of get a good look at that. Winter interest. This fellow's made a really nice color. See here. Yeah, and that's kind of it for December. There's just not a lot going on in December. In January, my first project will be sowing some seeds and all those containers, doing a big seed order and getting those going. I need to start working on a French drain, but I'm very reluctant to start it. If I have some time, I'll come back here on this back lot and pull some weeds. If there's a nice warm day, it could be worth spending a day doing that. And that's kind of it. February is when I really start ramp up what I'm working on. And March is my busiest month out here in the yard. So that's kind of it. Thanks for watching.